Okay, we're just looking at the WebAssign website. This is this website we're using to submit homework for the class. And I just wanted to kind of give you an example of just how to log in and use the website and go through a little bit here. First of all, I go to the WebAssign website. You'll find this linked in all of our weekly assignment pages in Angel, so should be able to get right to it. And I go ahead and type in my username, which I have a kind of a fake username for me just to play around as a student here, so go ahead and type it in. So I typed in my username. It asks for the institution, that's Butler CC, and then the password, which is different for everybody. So get that in there, and then I hit the login button. And I'll go ahead and pick up the computer or the camcorder here, just to kind of give you a glance here. Well, basically what you see is just the WebAssign interface, and what you want to look at always is over here, the assignment. And so far I just have one assignment, that's section 0.3. It's the first one we're going to cover. And it's got a due date here, which, this due date, don't really pay attention to it too much. I list on the Angel website when things are due. Typically, I think I ask you to have things done by 11 p.m. Sunday night. This due date is actually Monday morning, the following Monday, so that's when it'll be closed out from the WebAssign website. And then I'll come in, sometime Monday afternoon or Tuesday and grab everyone's grade and put it back in the Angel system. So, and again, just to kind of clarify here, this system, I just use it to give you the problems and to get a grade. So. I think there's a grade book here, but don't worry about it too much. So the one in Angel is the one that I'll be using to keep track of your scores. So I go over here, and what I would normally do is look for the assignments that I need to complete for that week. And again, there's just one here. So click on this section 0.3, and let's see. Okay, I did that, and it's opened up. Okay, now I've actually been to this assignment before as the student. So what you see first of all on any of the course pages. It's basically just a score chart. There are 11 problems here, and you'll see that they're each numbered, and the ones that are in pink are the ones I haven't answered yet. So basically, just to kind of make things simple, every homework assignment in this system is worth 10 points. It's graded a little bit differently for the course, but I can see now that I've got 0.9 out of 10, so I think they say that's a 9%. I haven't really gotten very much done so far. Okay. So, what problem did I get right? Well, I got the first one. It was worth 9/10 of a point, okay? And I got it all, so it's in white. And the rest of these are in red because either I didn't get points or I haven't attempted the exercise yet. And that's the great thing about this. You can come in here, log in, do one or two exercises, come back and log out, come back later and finish it. So, now if you look here, the first one here is in white and boldface because it was scored correctly, and I got the credit there. This one is actually boldface in red. That means that I've used up all my submissions. So right now in this assignment, and probably in general, I allow you to submit an answer 5 times. So for this one, I've actually completed both of these problems. This one I got a correct answer. This one tried 5 times and I did. And if I scroll down here, I'll see that question. It's got my last incorrect answer just kind of listed there. Okay, but if I go down to question number 3, I have some opportunity to answer that question still because I haven't answered it yet. Okay, so now we'll back out and we'll scroll down, and as you'll see, again, this is exactly what you should see. For a question, it's kind of got the question there. It should be stated pretty clearly, and a few things to do there. So let's look at this question 3. It's the next one I have to answer. Okay, it says evaluate the expression for x equals 81. Okay, now if you've read some of the material in this section, they're asking you to simplify expressions with exponents. And I happen to know that x to the power negative 3/4 is going to be 1 over 27. Okay, so I just type that answer in here. So there was the problem, and I can just type 1 and then the slash, the forward slash, that's the symbol for a division. Okay, so let me find that there. Sorry, I'm bouncing around here. But 1 over 27. Okay. Now, actually, that's the answer, but I'm going to go ahead and give it an incorrect answer. I'm going to say 1 over 28. Okay. So now, don't let me belittle what you need to do here. For these problems, you'll probably need some scratch paper to settle and do the work and kind of get that answer. All you're really doing here is typing in your answer. In almost all these problems, they don't really ask you to show any kind of work. They just want the answer. So you've gone and done that, and now you get an answer here. And Now, this is an incorrect answer, but if I say submit whole question down here below, I'm going to submit that for scoring, and click on it, and it thinks, and uh-oh, there's a red X there. That means I didn't get it correct. Okay. Well, that's fine. I've got up to 5 guesses, and I think this next one will try to get it correct, so I'm going to say 1/27. Okay. Now, it seems like they're pretty good here, that if you have anything more complicated to express than this, they give you the option of using a symbol, math symbol editor, which we'll look at in a minute. But if that's the correct answer, then I can type it in here and just go back again to submit whole question. And let's see, oh yeah, I got it correct, so put a green check mark next to it. So I definitely don't want to go back and answer this question 3 anymore. I've got it correct. And now if you scroll back up to the top of the page, look at what happened here. I've got 9/10 of a point for question 1, I got the full credit for question 3, and 2 I missed, and I can't go back and answer that because I had already missed that one 5 times. And then the rest of the problems I'm good to go just to start answering, and it looks like I've got 18% of the credit. So as I keep going through, I can look at more problems until I get as many of them done as I like. So, and hopefully that's all of them, and hopefully it's correct. But again, there are a few other features here I'll maybe talk about a little bit later, or you can experiment on your own. If you have any difficulty on any of the exercises, read it, watch it, and chat about it. Chat about it. It's probably something you won't use. It opens up kind of a chat box with some WebAssign people, and you certainly can use it. Watch it, I find, is very useful. It's actually a little video of somebody going through a similar example, possibly with different numbers, where they just kind of work it out and they show you how to arrive at that answer. So if you try submitting something a couple of times and you're not getting it, maybe try the watch it video and see what they have. Maybe that'll be some help here. So now, just to look at one more real quick, I'm going to go down to question 5 and skip down to that one. Again, I don't have to do question 4 if I don't want. This one's asking me to simplify an expression, and this one doesn't ask for really a number. It asks you to simplify an algebraic expression. Okay. By the way, if I look at this really closely, hopefully I can kind of zoom in on there, you'll see it's z to the power -3 times 3z to the power 8. Okay. So those red numbers there, if you might notice, a couple of the numbers are red. Those are numbers that will be different for other people doing the same problem. So one of your classmates might get a similar problem, of course, but with some slightly different numbers here. Okay. Well, this one's going to involve some symbols to answer. It's not asking for a number. So if I click on the answer box, it says Open Math Palette. Okay, and look at what happens there. Okay. So what it's doing is it's giving me this box to edit mathematical expressions. Now, just to kind of go ahead and use some rules of exponents, the answer to this problem is going to be 3 times z to the 5th. Okay, so I need to type that in here, and again, that's why this problem has the Math Palette button, because that's something you need to type with some symbols in it. So, okay, I clicked on the box and I put this little red space here. Well, I want to type 3z to the 5th, so I just go down here to the keyboard, type 3. Okay, so I'm getting in here a little bit closer, okay, and then z, okay, and then now I need a raise to a power. So if you look over here, there's this thing that looks like x to a power, which is a box. If I hit that button, look what it does. It gives me the space to put a little exponent here. And my answer I wanted to be 3z to the 5th, so I'll put a little 5 there, and I'm going to say submit. Okay. Now, when I hit submit there, if you go back down to the actual question, whoops, there we go, okay, it put 3z to the 5th power right there in my answer box. Now if I want to change it, I can click on this again and it'll open up that math editor, but if I'm ready to submit, submit whole question, okay, oh, and it put the check mark there. So I got it right, your answer is correct. Alright, okay, so now if I scroll back up to the top of the page, we'll see that okay, I've got a little bit more of my assignment completed, so I'm at about 27% overall. Still got a lot of questions to answer. Only one that I've been locked out with was number 2, which, just playing around personally, I think I can get the answer correct, but I just wanted to see what happened when you got 5 incorrect answers, and yeah, it locks you out. You can't answer it anymore. So still got a couple more to do, but assignment's going pretty well, and that's it.